You ready for Chicago, mate?
Yes, man, I'm so keen.
Just because I'm not coming, like what's the go?
That's the only reason it's going to be good, because you're not going to be there.
You're not allowed to be excited because I'm not there. I'm not.
Mate, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I did chest day like 2 days ago and I'm like...
You did chest day. You're just trying to tell everyone that you go to the gym?
Yeah, because ever since you took your top off, I'm insecure about myself. Anyway, are you excited about Chicago, mate?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Don't take anyone else's bag. Ah, dude, have fun in Chicago.
Yeah, I will, man. Have fun in the snow.
Hanging out, chilling out.
Catch you next time. Woo!
I'll see you in a week, bro.
Alright, catch you later, guys.
I was actually supposed to go with them, but then last minute I was like, sorry boys, and I just didn't end up going because I want to spend another week just with my dad and with Josh, just because I don't see them enough. We're gonna go up to the snow today. I do want to get a photo today. I want it to be like a long exposure photo, and I want to be snowboarding alongside Josh, and I want to match the same speed as him so that it's all blurry, but he's in focus and not blurry, you know what I mean?
There's this migration of butterflies, just heaps of butterflies coming by. They've just been like flying into the windscreen. We're going like 55 miles an hour and just going splat, splat, splat.
What's the last thing that went through its mind?
What is it?
Its ass.
We have a bit of a dilemma going on at the moment. If you've watched the vlogs back when I did a snowboard instructing course back like in vlog 90 or something, it was called the Frosty series back then. I broke my snowboard boots, so I had to get some new ones. And when I got the new ones, they were really comfortable and everything. After like 3 days of wearing them, my feet were like rubbing up against the side and it was really uncomfortable. And then like I was like, oh, maybe my feet are just breaking into the boots kind of thing. After the next day, it was like the most painful thing I've ever experienced. I'm not even like exaggerating this. I went to the doctors and stuff and they checked out my feet and they were like, you cannot keep wearing these boots. I've pretty much permanently damaged my feet and I have to get surgery on it and everything. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but I bought those boots up here. I completely forgot about my feet. We're gonna have to like alter the boots or something. If we don't figure it out, I'm not gonna be able to snowboard. I've come all the way up here. We're here for 5 days. I don't want to be stuck in here for the whole time. I want to be going out, snowboarding. I definitely want to get that photo as well. It is very hard, Dad. You give it a go. Come on, it's that close. You can literally see the heel. Yes. Oh.
Oh my god.
My injury is right around this area on the outside of my foot, just here. So I'll try and shave off the sides of it. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything at all. I really hope that I don't ruin my boots by doing this, but let's be honest, like what's the point in having boots if you can't even wear them in the first place? I don't really feel much difference.
What's going on with them? Your whole ray is actually dropping here.
We have all that mobility like that.
Yeah.
Ton downward, but not very much upward.
We'll drop this guy down so you can get some like internal release, and then see how much you're sitting on the wall here and kind of adapt the wall.
We've put it on this like really hot thing. It's called heat molding it. So it heats it up a lot, and then like because it's so hot, it's able to like mold around my foot. So when I put my feet inside it, it expands it a lot more. So I'll take a lot more pressure off my feet.
See how we work with these boots that are going on right now. We'll see what happens.
This is a stupid idea. I don't know why I'm getting my A7S out while I'm snowboarding. This is the second time I've done this. The last time I did it, I promised myself that I wouldn't do it again because if I crash, Oh, this camera is gone. Sometimes you just gotta risk it to get the biscuit. That's pretty much my saying with everything, let's be honest. The camera can't like put up with the cold, so what I did was I put this buff around it, like a big sock thing, to try and keep it as warm as possible. Hopefully that helps. It probably won't. I reckon this area is perfect because it's nice and like it's not too steep and it's not bumpy at all. It's groomed, it's nice and flat, and that's what we want, because when we shoot the long exposure, we don't want any motion blur, and we're gonna get heaps of motion blur of Josh if I'm moving around like this and if it's bumpy. So bumps are a no-go. I think I'm gonna leave the shutter open for maybe like a 20th of a second. So it's like, it's slow, but it's not too slow. We wanna like, the longer it's open, like obviously the more motion blur there can be, and it's gonna be, we want Josh to be in focus and then everything else to be kind of blurred and look like he's going super fast, even though he's probably going like, I don't know, 30 miles an hour. Should we do this? Oh yeah. Let's go. We're so f***ing close. This is literally the hardest shot I've ever taken. We've literally gone up and back so many times, up the lift and then down the run, and we just haven't gotten it yet. This is, if we can get it, it'll be so worth it. I've realized that actually going down the run and doing it with Josh it's very hard, because you're snowboarding and it's very hard to keep it so stable. So I'm trying to kind of just like stay put and then just do like a panning shot, kind of like similar to what you do with like cars when cars go by and you want everything else to be blurred. We will get it. It's just a very difficult shot. Nah. All right, let's stop there. After about 700 photos, about 500 photos, I think we actually got it. I didn't think we would get it. I can't really see very well because it's so glary right now, but when we go home, we'll check it out. We'll see if we did a good job. But for now, I think that we did a good job. Best feeling ever. What an absolute ripper of a trip. It took literally like 500 shots to get this right. And when I got it right, man, I was so happy. I'm actually really happy with this shot. The thing that I love about this photo is like, obviously we have Josh, he's like fully in focus and like his legs are a little bit blurred, but that's all good because then it shows that like, obviously I didn't Photoshop it and it's not fake. It looks like really real. And then you have everything in the background, which is super blurred. That's exactly what I wanted. In order for me to actually get the motion blur in this shot, I had to like cut the aperture all the way down, and I had to have like a little ND filter on it so it cut down a little bit more of the light. Because it was such a sunny day, there was so much light around, you have to cut out some light to compensate so you're able to slow down the shutter when you actually do the shutter drag. Question of the day. Could you be my mentor just for a day, man? That would be awesome. I've actually thought about like, the harder thing about YouTube, the more you grow, the less you're able to actually cater to individuals' needs. And like, it's such a fulfilling thing to be able to go out and help individual people. But like, obviously like my audience is growing and growing and growing. It just makes it more difficult. What I've like thought about doing is I'm thinking about like maybe video calling fans just randomly. If you have Instagram, Jake Sydney, send me a message, send me a DM, and I'll get back to you on that. And I'll video call you, and then we'll talk about some stuff, and I'll give you some tips and stuff. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you like this video, maybe consider liking and subscribing. It's up to you. You know what to do. It was awesome hanging out with you again, and I'll catch you next time.